Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a fascinating trip back to ancient Babylon.
But with a very modern focus, right?
Exactly. We're diving into George S. Clason's classic, The Richest Man in Babylon.
Yeah.
It's packed with financial wisdom in these old parables.
hmm
And our mission for you, our listener, is pretty simple. Pull out the key insights, the stuff you can actually use. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is how simple, almost deceptively simple, these ideas are,
Right.
but they tap into struggles we still face today. It's not just what to do, but, why it's hard and how to build those good habits.
So it's not about luck or even just income.
Not primarily, no. It really emphasizes consistent discipline, applying sound money habits day in, day out.
Okay, so let's start with Arkad, the main character, right? He wasn't born rich.
Not at all. A simple scribe.
So how did he become the richest man? It starts with rule number 1, yeah. Start thy purse to fattening.
The absolute foundation. Pay yourself first.
And it's specific at least 10% of everything you earn. Before rent, before food, before anything.
It's like a non-negotiable tax you pay to your future self.
Yeah.
Simple, but wow, is it powerful if you actually do it.
Okay, so you've started saving that 10%. Step 2 is keeping it, right? Control thy expenditures.
Exactly. And this is where reality often bites. It's about needs versus wants.
That old chestnut.
It is, but the book frames it as conscious choice, not deprivation. Living below your means, but comfortably. Easier said than done sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And a constant balancing act. So
Yeah.
you're saving, you're controlling spending. Now what do you do with that saved money?
That brings us to make thy gold multiply. Put your money to work.
So investing.
Investing wisely, yes. Making your savings generate more savings. It's all about compounding.
The snowball effect,
Yeah.
that tiny seed growing into a forest you mentioned earlier.
Precisely. Given time and, consistent effort, it builds momentum. But you have to be smart about it.
Which flows right into the next one. Guard thy treasures from loss. This feels critical.
It really is. It's a warning, not just about obvious scams,
Mm.
but about understanding where your money's going.
Due diligence.
Absolutely. Arkad learned, sometimes the hard way, only invest in what you understand, or get advice from people who truly do understand. Don't chase quick riches.
That seems especially relevant today with everything moving so fast.
Very easy to get caught up.
Okay, another practical one. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Home ownership. Why is that stressed so much?
Well, think about it. Rent is just an expense, right? It disappears. Owning a home, ideally, turns that housing cost into building an asset, equity.
Security, long-term stability. Reduces a major expense over decades.
Exactly. It's about building a solid foundation.
And looking even further ahead. Ensure future income. This is about retirement, emergencies.
Yeah, planning for the long haul, building reliable income sources that won't just dry up, diversification, maybe multiple streams.
So you're not reliant on just one thing. Makes sense.
It's about long-term security for you and your family.
And finally, something that boosts everything else. Improve thy ability to earn. Investing in yourself.
Yes. Increase your skills, learn new things, become more valuable. The more you can earn, the more you have to work with for all the other principles.
It fuels the whole engine.
Pretty much. The more competent you are, the more opportunities tend to come your way.
What really makes this stick isn't just the rules, it's the stories. Arkad's journey, the 5 laws of gold, Debasir paying off his
Well,
debts.
that's the genius of it. The parables make it relatable, human. You see the struggle, the temptation, the discipline needed. It connects the abstract principles to, well, life.
So the big message weaving through all of this.
Is that financial freedom isn't really about luck. It's about discipline and wisdom, applied consistently.
Yeah.
And, importantly, that anyone really can achieve it,
Yeah.
regardless of where you start. Master the money, avoid dumb debt, make smart choices.
So what does this all mean for you listening?
Bottom line, financial success comes down to habits. Consistent, sound habits, not chance. Right. So maybe a final thought to leave you with. Looking at these ancient ideas, which one, perhaps one you've kind of glossed over before, could you start applying like today? What single step could you take right now to begin reshaping your own financial future?